Honorable Minister of Commerce and Investment, Sri Naveed Kamal Shah Sahab, dignitaries at the table, distinguished recipients of the award, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's a moment of immense pleasure to be amongst the economic giants of our country. At the onset, I want to congratulate all those brand entrepreneurs and brand managers who today have achieved the distinction of having declared Brand of the Year in their respective categories. Brand Foundation is the platform of empowering the concept of brand valuation and brand economic development in our country. Promoting brand and intellectual property culture in Pakistan, the role of Brand Foundation is worth commending, where it became the pioneer organization to accelerate the brand development movement in 2006. Brand Foundation, since past 16 years, remained the vital source of encouraging the heads of the national as well as multinational brands by claiming their aptitude and expertise in the field. Companies and corporations, which will in turn lead the country towards economic stability. The trend towards increased globalization has a major impact on the brand strategies of international companies. In the past, international firms would develop brands that were adapted to the needs of local market under multi-domestic marketing approach. The trend now is to favor the development of the global brand that ideally have the same product, same name, and same positioning in all the markets under the global marketing approach. Ladies and gentlemen, because of the higher demand of brand, we should realize as to how much there is a need for us to stabilize our own brand in Pakistan locally and then introduce it to the international market. Strong brands enhance business performance primarily through the influence of three key stakeholder groups: up-to-date potential customers, employees, and investors. A strong brand creates continuity of demand into the future, making expected returns more likely and less risky. Honorable Minister, taking advantage of your presence, I would like to recommend and request you to look into the possibility of collaboration between Brand Foundation and TDAP by forming a committee for strategic planning and brand development initiative. I would also request all the icons of our business community to introduce innovative concept of brand empowerment and brand establishment in our country. I would like to conclude by appreciating vicious team of this Brand Foundation, specifically young leader and mastermind Sheikh Rashid Alam and founder of the CEO of the Brand Foundation for organizing such an outstanding event. Thank you all for being backbone of our country's economy. May Allah shower His blessing on you all. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you so much, sir. And next, मैं ज़रूर उनको invite करूँगी stage पर, but we have a time limitation, and I'm talking about Sheikh Rashid Alam साहब. उनके बारे में मैं थोड़ा सा बता दूँ. The CEO and founder of Brands Foundation, सारी entrepreneur, sleepless nights, ये सब चीज़ें arrange करना, this entire credit goes to him. He won't be joining us because we are running short of time, so we'll be starting with the ceremony directly, the award ceremony. थोड़ा सा मैं आपको इसके बारे में बता दूँ. This is the 11th edition. Since 2007, we started all this in 2007, and I'm with him since 2009. So we've been doing it since then, and we're successfully doing it. And this platform has given actually a recognition to a lot of brands. Because this world is all about brands and their recognition, so this platform has particularly provided the national and international recognition और ब्रांडिंग किसी भी चीज़ की बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है इफ दैट थिंग इज इन द मार्केट। तो उसके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया ब्रांड ऑफ द ईयर ने, बिकॉज जब हम कुछ मार्केट में लेने जाते हैं लेट्स सी द सर्टिफिकेशन एंड द वर्ड बिहाइंड ब्रांड ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड विनर, ऑटोमेटिकली एक ट्रस्ट लेवल हमारा उस पर डिवेलप हो जाता है एंड वी लीव द रेस्ट एंड बाय दैट। दिस इज काइंड ऑफ नेचुरल टू अस एंड आई एक्चुअली सीन पीपल preferring brand जिसको जो कि ब्रांड ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड विनर है। सो देयर इज लाइक ह्यूज हिस्ट्री जो कि मैं अभी आई विल नॉट गो थ्रू दिस राइट नाउ बिकॉज वी आर रनिंग शॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम, सो विल बी क्विकली स्टार्टिंग विद इट। थोड़ा सा आपको बता दूं कि ब्रांड्स फाउंडेशन established as an independent and authoritative non-profit public company which has been licensed under Section 42 of Companies Ordinance 1984 by the Federal Authority of SECP Government of Pakistan. Alright, now I would request Sheikh Rashid Alam, founder and CEO of Brands Foundation, and Dr. Waz Khan, patron of Brands Foundation, to please escort the chief guest in the center of the head table, in front of the center of the head table for the ceremony. So may I request you, please? Alright, थोड़े से मैं आप लोगों को rules and regulations बता दूँ. The award recipients are on the left and the right side of the stage. The people coming from the left side will leave from the right side, and the people coming from the right side will leave from the left side. This is very important ताकि कुछ हम लोग के जामुल ना हो और थोड़ा सा discipline maintained रहे. As soon as I'll be announcing the first name, the second person in the list would automatically be knowing that that person is second. So please join us at the stairs ताकि हम जल्दी जल्दी इस ceremony को कर सकें. Winner's name will be calling in the sequence of the award category and the brand's name and the award recipient's name. Awards will be distributed in the following sequence: Star Brand of the Year, Nation Pride Gold Medal, Brand Icon of the Year, CEO of the Year Award, Brand of the Year Award, Export of the Year Award, Fastest Growing Brand of the Year, and Emerging Brand of the Year. Out of 1,000 brands, we have selected and finalized approximately 200 brands. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि बाकी brands were not qualifying enough. It's just that these 200 brands won our hearts. So they will be receiving the awards today, and I'll be calling the list accordingly. So I will request you all to please, okay. I will expect the ushers to please manage the rest of the stuff. So we'll be starting with our award ceremony finally, ladies and gentlemen. But first, I need to hear that round of applause. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, this is like a star brand of Pakistan 2021 and in the category of tiles and ceramics, the award goes to Master Tiles and Miss Wajiha Nargis would be receiving the awards. Alright, in the category of manufacturers of gypsum range of products, the award goes to United Gypsum and the recipient is Mr. Muhammad Amin. Mr. Muhammad Amin. Ladies and gentlemen, please buckle up because आप लोगों ने बहुत सारी clapping करनी है. Yes. Yes. We have approximately 200 awards. The next category is the Nation's Pride Gold Medal, in which they'll be actually getting a gold medal. I mean, ये कोई gold footage वाला नहीं है, it's only to carry gold medal. राजेश साहब ने मुझे बताया, तब से मैं झूठ ही नहीं हूँ, मुझे मिल ही रहे. I just heard that they're in the box. So we will not be making them wear the medal because हमारे pictures का थोड़ा सा problem हो जाता है. We'll be giving them the shield and the gold medal. And for that, in the field of cricket mentoring, the award goes to Mr. Wasim Akram, legendary cricketer of all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, हम लोग usually उन लोगों को याद रखते हैं जो defeat time में होते हैं, उसके बाद भी end up getting medal. और बहुत कम लोग हैं हमको हमेशा याद रहते हैं. और for that, we go to the
कैमरे के आगे तो नहीं खड़े रहेंगे, वो भी कैमरे के आगे आ रहे हैं, कैमरों के आगे आ रहे हैं यार, सारे पीछे से यही अर्ज कर रहे थे कि कैमरों के आगे ना है। बहुत टीवी की प्रॉब्लम हो रही है ना, ऑलरेडी हमारे आगे आए ये लोग, साथ आ जाए ना सर, तो ये पीछे आ जाए, कल मेहताब आ जाए तो नहीं है, ये तरीका नहीं है यार।
In the field of sports for peace and development, the award goes to Mr. Arif Malik. He's the president of Kashmir Premier League. And the third person is in the sport for peace and development. The award goes to Mr. Shahbaz Chaudhary. He's the chairman Kashmir Premier League. He's the CEO of Kashmir Premier League. Mr. Shahbaz Chaudhary. Alright, and the last overall goes to the person who scored approximately 10,000 runs in the cricket match. Yes, I'm talking about the Pakistan's former cricket captain, Mr. Yunus Khan. I wanted to hear
अरे हिलाओ नहीं यार, हिलाओ नहीं दो।
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next category is Brand Icon of Pakistan 2021. And in the category of frozen chicken products, the award goes to KNN. And the award recipient is Mr. Abdul Ghaffar Khan. In the category of International Peace Exchange, the award goes to Domino's Pizza and the recipient is Mr. Shiraz Kamar. Sir, please, Mr. Lifetime, but please go for the I love it. Alright, in the category of online public transport service, the award goes to Sobel and the award recipient is Miss Aisha Mahmood. In the category of billing and taxes, the award goes to Multiform and the recipient is Mr. Arif Howard. In the category of cement, the award goes to Maple Leaf Cement and the award recipient is Mr. Zubair Anwar. In the category of ice cream soda, alright, this is kind of unsure. The award goes to the ever-famous Coca-Cola and the recipient is Mr. Zayan Chantelli. In the category of baby care products, the award goes to Mother Care and the recipient is Mr. Bilal Alawat. In the category of lamination and hardwood, the award goes to Felix and the recipient is Mr. Mukhtar Hussain. In the category of hair products, the award goes to Saxor and the recipient is Mr. Munawwaruddin. In the category of UPVC pipes and fittings, the award goes to Popular Pipes and the recipient is Colonel Retired Mohammed Said.
Yes, sir.
In the category of solar lighting and appliances, the award goes to Soho and the recipient is Mr. Aslam Khan Doctor. In the category of electrical accessories, the award goes to Equa, Mr. Abdul Aziz Lakhani. In the category of circuit breaker, the award goes to Sir Softly, and the recipient is Mr. Nuruddin Sharif. In the category of beauty products retailer, the award goes to In the category of beauty products and retailers, the award goes to The Body Shop, and the recipient is Mr. Sadullah Khan. In the category of cartridges, the award goes to Shaheen Cartridges, and the award recipient is Mr. Wasif Azhar Tasir.
Thank you.
Alright, in the category of building electrodes, the award goes to Farm Bridge, and the recipient is Sayyid Yasir Al-Bansari. In the category of whitening beauty cream, the award goes to Faiza, and the recipient is Mr. Riyaz Ennapunya. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next award is for the CEO of the Year Award 2021. CEO of the Year Award, Mr. Lee Chen, CEO of Orange Line in the field of Metro Rail Transit System. Mr. Lee Chen, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. The next CEO of the Year Award is for Mr. Muhammad Imran Malik, CEO of Bata Footwear Industry. The CEO of the Year Award, Mr. Irfan Gahid, CEO of GFS in the field of Builders and Developers. And the CEO of the Year Award, Mr. Salman Lakhani, CEO of Cubex in the field of software development. CEO of the Year Award, Ms. Rukhsana Azhar on behalf of Mr. Muhammad Matas, CEO of Contract in the field of HR services. CEO of the Year Award goes to Mr. Muhammad Walid Aziz Malik, CEO of Al Quds in the field of branded consumer flour and related products. The next is CEO of the Year Award, Syed Murtaza Ali, Director of Sales, Afghan Pakistan in the field of plant-based nutrition foods. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next is Brand of the Year Award 2021, and in the category of International Fast Food Chain, the award goes to KFC, Mr. Muhammad Noor Adam. In the category of Red Cedar Brands, True Afza, and the award recipient is Mr. Sadia Rashid. In the category of cupcakes, the brand award goes to Gulab Cupcake and recipient is Ms. Neha Munshi. In the category of general insurance, the award goes to General Insurance and the recipient is Mr. Muhammad Ahmaduddin. In the category of Engineering University, the award goes to Syed University and the recipient is Mr. Ramil Anwar. Instead of Mr. David and Mr. Rasta will be alright. In the category of responsible and renewable innovative products, the award goes to Snowo and the recipient is Mr. category of hair care products, award goes to L'Oreal, and the recipient is Mr. Alex Jean-Ferdet. In the category of builders and developers, the award goes to GFS again, and the award recipient is Mr. Irfan Wahid. In the category of renovation and care, the award goes to New Board, and the recipient is Syed Faisal Alam Zedi. In the category of branded consumer floor and related products, the award goes to our cook's floor, and the recipient is Mr. Berodin. In the category of Easy Pay Store for consumer electronics, the award goes to RD, and the recipient is Mr. Usman Mustafa. In the category of dairy ice cream, the award goes to Hakko Ice Cream, and the recipient is Mr. Tahir Taslim. In the category of premium cotton fabric and specs, the award goes to Grace Fabric International, and the recipient is Mr. Shalo Khadri. In the category of prepared rehydration balance, the award goes to OPM Starchy, and the recipient is Mr. Ahmad Khan. In the category of e-commerce education platform, the award goes to Enablers, and the award recipient is Mr. Faisal Ahmad. In the category of bubblegum, the award goes to Brain John, and the award recipient is Syed Shayan Tata. In the category of deodorant, the award goes to Boys, and the recipient is Mr. Salman. In the category of commercial banking, the award goes to Bank Lifelong, and the recipient is Mr. Abdul Hassan. In the category of asset management and business advisory, the award goes to Abu Musa Investment, and the recipient is Mr. Salman Allah. In the category of visa facilitation services, the award goes to Caring Visa, and the recipient is Dr. Farah Jai. In the category of traditional menswear, the award goes to Breeze Men, and the recipient is Mr. Arsalan Aziz. In the category of office furniture, the award goes to Master Offices, and the recipient is Mr. Nazir Hussain. In the category of burger hams, the award goes to Burger Lab, and the recipient is Mr. Fizzer Wade.
सेंटर में खड़ो जाए, राम के सेंटर में खड़ो जाए, तो सेंटर में आ जाए।
The award goes to Ronan, and the recipient is Mr.
भाई हमारा बहुत
Munawar.
सारे लोग हैं।
In the category of Center Field, the award goes to Fresha, and the recipient is Mr. Yasir Faruqi. In the category of Digital Mapping and Location Services, the award goes to TPL Tracker, and the award goes to Miss Fariha Costa.
हो गया सर, हो गया।
In the category of plant-based nutritionist food, the award goes to Blue Balance and Flora, and the award recipient is Mr. Kamran M. Siddiqui. In the category of General Takaful, the award goes to Salam Takaful, and the recipient is Mr. Kamran Hanif.
Thank you. आइए नेक्स्ट आइए।
In the category of cosmetic retail outlet, the award goes to Makeup City, and the recipient is Mr. Khalid Khan. In the category of automotive and specialized batteries manufacturer, the award goes to Osaka Battery, and the award recipient is Mr. Khalid Jilani.
भाई जवाब नहीं छोड़ेगा। भाई जवाब नहीं छोड़ेगा।
In the category of natural lifestyle products, the award goes to WB by Hirmani, and the award recipient is Mr. Wasim Badami. In the category of electric cables, the award goes to New Age Cables, and the recipient is Syed Adnan Haider.
Thank you. Masumana smile. Thank you.
In the category of HR services, the award goes to Fulcrum, and the recipient is Ms. Aisha Ashraf. In the category of men's footwear, the award goes to Bata, and the recipient is Mr. Mudassir Ajmal. I would like to welcome Mr. Mohammed Sarfraz on stage. So please join us on stage. In the category of Transformer, the award goes to TMC Transformers, and the award recipient is Mr. Adnan Sharif. In the category of life insurance, the award goes to EFU Life. Cricketer Sarfraz, please join us on stage. Cricketer Sarfraz, please join us on stage. In the category of life insurance, the award goes to EFU Life, and the recipient is Mr. Mustafa Hussain Umbala. In the category of travel and tours, the award goes to Khair Hajj and Umrah, and the award recipient is Mr. Afan Dishan. In the category of UPVC pipes and fittings, the award goes to Popular Pipes, and the recipient is Mr. Ava Asadul Rahman. In the category of home appliances, the award goes to NX, and the award recipient is Mr. Muhammad Ali Jalda. In the category of gypsum board and product, the award goes to Arish. The award recipient is Mr. Faisal Lodia. In the category of aromatic products and herbal cosmetics, the award goes to Himani, and the award recipient is Mr. Mustafa Ali. In the category of motorcycle spare parts, the award winner is Crown, and the recipient is Mr. Muhammad Farhan Khalid. In the category of elevators and escalators, the award goes to Rona, and the award recipient is Mr. Usama Wahid. In the category of laminated chipboard, the award goes to Suhni Lamination, and the award recipient is Mr. Muhammad Bilal. In the category of white cement, the award goes to Maple Leaf, and the award recipient is Mr. Zardar Shah Khan. In the category of Tetra Pak juice, the award goes to Maza Juices, and the award recipient is Malik Zubair Imam. In the category of online auto accessories and modification, the award goes to Origin.pk, and the award recipient is Mr. Muhammad Afan Jafrani. We would like to present the Shield of Honor to Muhammad Idris, the President of Karachi Chamber of Commerce. As he has to leave early, so we'll be presenting the shield to him.
Yes, sir.
In the category of CCTV, wire and accessories, the award goes to Discovery, and the award recipient is Mr. Hamza Arshad. In the category of networking, wire and accessories, the award goes to Glowset, and the recipient is Mr. Talha Arshad. In the category of LED lights brands, the award goes to Osaka, and the recipient is Mr. Maz Shamil. In the category of InsurTech, the award goes to TPL Insurance, and the recipient is Mr. Muhammad Aminuddin. Okay, in the category of nature-inspired beauty products, the award goes to The Body Shop, and the award recipient is Ms. Naba Takfi. In the category of currency exchange, the award goes to Pakistan Currency Exchange, and the recipient is Mr. Arsalan Bostan. In the category of digital power meters, the award goes to TENS, and the recipient is Mr. Azizur Rahman. In the category of sausages, the award goes to Deline, and the award recipient is Mr. Muhammad Adnan. In the category of frozen chicken products, the award goes to KNN, and the recipient is Syed Yusuf Mustafa.
बस
Sir, excuse me, please आप लोग थोड़ा इधर move हो जाएं sir.
In the category of bedding products, the award goes to Red and Bed, and the award recipient is Mr. Faisal Wahab. In the category of motorcycle tire and tube, the award goes to Panther, and the recipient is Mr. Usman Mukhtar Gondal. In the category of housing and construction, the award goes to HMR, and the award recipient is Mr. Muhammad Hasnain. In the category of inland transportation and logistics, the award goes to PTN, and the award recipient is Mr. Muhammad Iqbal.